Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, I'm starting to like know more people in the church, so it's taking a little longer to get out of there sometimes. But great word. Second week back, Pastor Ford, wedding imagery. That's what we was on today. Wedding imagery. I liked it. I liked it. This is a particular topic or subject that I try to analyze and study a lot. Um, because I am married and I am very curious as to why God is so into people. It blows my brain sometimes. What's up, son? On the other side, when it stops, it is not even stairs anymore. They turn it they turned it into a road. What are you talking about? Oh, you don't get it. It's gone. Oh, okay. That's it. First off, we're gonna start with Miles. Like, how was church, son? It was good. It was cool. It was nice. I liked it. You liked it? And and stuff. Okay. What did you learn? We learned some math at church. What kind of math? Jesus math is interesting. What kind of math you learned? 50 plus 50. Dude, you did not learn that today in church. But they made me raise my hand, and then everybody got it wrong. But I got it right. Today, Miles, in church? No, dude. They thought it was 258. I said it right. It was 100. Did you do that in church or you did that at kindergarten? At church and kindergarten. Okay. Did you learn anything about God or Jesus today at One Kids? Well, I did at the end. What'd you learn? And then we did some puzzles. But I forgot some things. I forgot everything. And so, well, and then we did puzzles. And then we got to color rainbows. We got to do the whole puzzle. Yeah, that's true. That's all. And I mean, that's not all. And I see a rainbow. The sun is a rainbow. And one of the eggs are a rainbow. So I see that apparently the walls are rainbow. A little bit, but and see well, there disappeared rainbows. It's like it's a night. It's rainbows. When one person get there, it's still a rainbow. You have to focus on getting there. The only ones, as you can see, they're all disappeared. So you guys only talked about rainbows today? And more stuff. Did you talk about Jesus or God? We did, but I forgot all of it. Okay. I didn't forget. Maybe you'll remember some more later. I didn't forget Jesus helps Joseph. Okay. Oh, were you talking about Joseph's colorful coat? Yeah. That's why you were thinking of rainbows. Because Joseph has a coat of many colors. Very cool. That makes sense. No, thank you for wrapping that in. And Jesus helped Joseph. I was about to cut my whole segment short. He was about to get cut short. So yes, Jesus did help Joseph. Good job. We got there. Listen, and then we did one. We did two. A million colors of pockets. Then we learned like rainbows can be real, but they're not real. All right. Well, the word was great today. They had one big party today. Me and the missus are still I'm not gonna speak for the missus. I'm still slightly confused as to what it all means. I did like the quick praise segment before we left.
Um, I really like one church, man. That's the one thing I could say. Great practical word that I feel like is, like I said, practical. Like I can apply it, I can use it, and it helps bring me the clarity, or better, that just execute what I believe God's will to be. So, and today was great. Today was wedding imagery, and like I was saying before, I gave this segment to my son. I look into this relationship a lot, and it's very odd for myself because personally, like I'm married to this amazing woman. Like, and if I had to compare, I would say that wifey does a great job. So like, if we gonna compare, like wifey is my, she not my Christ, but like if I'm God and that's the relationship, God and Christ, like wifey is that to me. Like I believe I'm with somebody who believes in me wholeheartedly, loves me, is excited to execute my will. There is definitely some times where she's like, I'm sure she's like, Lord, take this cup, take this cup. Listen, I'm sure it is, but my wife, I have a real, like a lot of y'all think y'all got ride or dies or whatever. That's not, y'all ain't got the real thing. Like I have a real
Well,
ride or
don't
die.
say that. They might. We don't know.
No, no, because like what I'm saying, my definition of ride or die is like my wife loves Christ above everything, include myself. So that is something I've had to get used to, but I appreciate it so much, and I'm so grateful for it because that always looks to help me in my focus and aim in life. And she's just like my greatest supporter. Like she's a literal, legitimate helpmate. And side note, that takes some getting used to because if you're not doing nothing and you got a helpmate, it may not seem or feel like helping all the time, but that's what they're there to do, to design to assist and help us in so many ways. So I'm very grateful for them. That relationship between God and Jesus is something I'm trying to fall. Well, actually, I've been kind of gifted it. I didn't like. I see a lot of stuff on the weird manosphere where they like, you got to get your woman on your program. You got to. They be talking wild on the internet about relationships. You got to get a woman you need to get a woman that fear the Lord above everything. Has made the ultimate um, difference in my life, my son's life. It's just really big. And I say shit right out because if I do something contrary to God's word, she is going to check me about it. Like it's her duty. Like I didn't tell her to do this. I didn't tell her to do some of these things, but it's her relationship with God, her conviction with living right for God. And then I guess the way she views herself as a woman of God with a man of God. Like I I enjoy it a lot now.
Now.
Don't laugh like that. I enjoy it a lot now, because I ain't about to air myself out like that. But I enjoy it a lot now, and it's just very. It's just been a process. It's been a process, and I guess it's one of them things you look up. We've been together so long. You look up 15 years later, and it's like, oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Oh, thank God for that. This is just all wedding imagery. Which made me think of something earlier in the sermon. He was just talking about the pre-wedding, and it really put me in a. I think I was crying a little bit. This was before, well, at the end of praise, I started to pray. Like I think God told me to pray a little bit. I didn't really know the words to the song, so stayed in worship form and got some prayers. So sometimes I'll pray to tears, but once he got into the word and he was talking about the whole Mary and oh my gosh,
Joseph.
Joseph, how kind of like what it means when you finally, and then like the way he started off was talking about like something like an arranged marriage, and that's kind of the way I view my relationship with Christ. it's like in a way it was arranged. Like I was introduced by my mom and different things like that. But looking at it from the guy's perspective of looking at someone to ask to marry them, like it just was like it reminded me of how like God looks at you flawed and all and is still excited to love and partner with you and to like unveil you, if you will. Like I was sharing with my guy Adam how God is so all of those things that he said he is a refuge, salvation. Uh, he's my avenger, fights for me. Like, and I was just put into that mindset earlier as he was giving that giving that backstory of Mary and Joseph of how like we're married and then you're special to me. And then in a way, like everybody sees you, but they don't see you like I see you. And that's something I really genuinely feel about God and how like he loves and cares for me. Like I feel like all these other people, they see me. And I gotta get us to the white, to the missus too. The missus that showed me tremendous unconditional love.
Who's that person again? All that sad.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Okay.
So yeah, like the missus, I feel like, and I feel like I do this with the missus too. And it's such a amazing, but kind of it sets up this place for this weird intimacy because like it flat out makes my wife uncomfortable sometimes, like how much I'm into her. Like it literally bothers her sometimes. Like I'll be like looking at her and I might do something or say something and she'd be like, "You just like me." And I'm like, "Yes, I do." Like a lot. Like a whole lot. Like sometimes I feel like I like you way too much. Like that's how much I'm into you. And I do personally feel that from God. Like flaw and all, stumbling all, mistaken all, embarrassment at all, everything. And the only thing God has ever done, to my recollection, is do all the things He said He was gonna do. Be my refuge, be my salvation, be a covering, walking my steps before everything He said. So I was challenged today personally to how can I be like God to my wife in the sense that I go before her. Like I know it may be kind of abstract. It just came to my mind. It's something I'm gonna think on and pray on. Like, how can I go before her to make sure her days are better or joyous or smoother? Because she is special to me, and I gotta treat her uncommon, which is something I try to always do. But I don't know. It was so much today, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go back and look at it again. A lot was coming to me, a lot of gratitude, a lot of. I'm always having this this eureka light bulb moment, like what, like oh, you really rock with me, and it still blows my mind sometimes. But um, I done chatted a little too long. Let me let wifey get in on some of this. What you got, wifey? I thought it was a really good word. I thought it was so good, but
Guys,
just
this is just shortcut down.
even just the four categories of what was it? Commitment, joy, value. It was a good word. It was a good
Value, joy, intimacy, and commitment.
word. Yeah, I think it was just a good word, man. It was a good word.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It was, yeah, like you said, using the wedding to show how God uses weddings and marriage to relate to our relationship with Him. I like the part at the beginning when he was talking about, kind of like you were talking about, like the old school traditions of like when a man went and proposed to a woman, like during that, what we call engagement time, was like a time where the man would go back and like build a house for them and prepare a place for them to be together as a couple. And then he related it to what Jesus said, I go to prepare a place for you. My Father's house has many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. And that makes that connection. Again, like thinking about who he was talking to, Pastor talked about like the Jewish people he was talking to would have understood that as marriage language, as that commitment um, of, you belong to me and I'm going to take care of you. So I'm going to go build a place for us. And even in that, like they didn't know exactly like, okay, the house was going to be done on this date at this time. It was just like, you prepare yourself while he's preparing. And then when he comes, you're ready to go with him. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know that part. I like, so that was talking like the value, like how important you are. And he related it to like the lady missing the coin or the 100 sheep and the one goes missing. Like that's how valuable you are. Like you have other sheep, but this one is missing. It's important. Like that's how God values you and sees you for you. You are unique and different from everyone else. So
Daddy,
that was a good connection. You're right, Miles.
what that meter?
Yeah, no U-turns over here. And then the other one was joy. I don't remember all the things he said about joy. I just like the idea of remembering that joy, you can always have joy no matter what is going on around you. I think that's so important. I think with all the anxieties in the world that we have now and depression and stuff like that, I think we have to remember that joy comes from the Lord. Um, and that he talked about how, like, even in a wedding, like, he talked about Jesus doing his first miracle at a party. Like, God wants us to have fun. He wants us to enjoy life. He wants us to do things to remember the good things.
Celebrate the right
he
things.
tells, like, even, I don't remember the exact words, but, like, he'll say, do this in remembrance of me, or, and it wasn't like a sad remembrance. It was always a festival or a feast that goes along with it. So I like how he said that no matter what's going around, like God wants us to remember the good, to have joy, to be, in a space of gratitude, even when things are going wrong. Because God never promised us that things were going to be easy. He actually told us that they were going to be hard and there's going to be trouble. But
it's gonna be
we find that joy
That's interesting.
within God. So I liked how he talked about like remembering to have fun and enjoy things, and even in the little things, be joyful. Um, and then intimacy, I like when he was like, intimacy means into me you see.
It's
I was
like
like,
that.
oh, that's deep.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like that's how I'm into my woman. Like I'm all over her. Like
All the time.
like I'm in her brain. Like and she's like this with me too in her way. Like always asking me questions. Always like, what are you doing? What's on your brain? Like, and listen, y'all, I don't like to give too much personal stuff. I hate outside of a school test or competition setting to answer questions. I literally
Dislike it.
no, I'd more than this. Like I used to hit people over like asking me too many questions. Like, is you Polish? Like, and I'm not a criminal or nothing like that. I just don't like being asked questions, man. Like, I don't like being questioned. But that's what wifey starring. I know she preparing me for that. Listen, wifey be asking me and it's because she cares. Like, and it's because I'm special to her. It's because she is literally, how is she gonna help me if she don't know nothing? So, but like, no, like that's just one thing that, and I still hate it, but I embrace it more and more. Don't laugh like that. I'm trying to be a little transparent for the people. I hate like she still be like, oh, you gonna look at me like that, or you gonna yell at me? I don't yell at my wife, girl. She counts my mean looks or whatever as yelling. That's crazy. Because I'm not yelling at her, but I get it. I can't be having this weird countenance when the helper that God gifted me for this
I'm just trying to understand the situation so I can,
Just trying to wife.
yeah, so
I'm
I can
just
help
trying to
you
wife,
out.
baby. And look, this the adversity she got. She here for me. I'm trying to, but no, I don't like answering the question. But I do enjoy that she's into me that much. Like how much different would I be if I woke up one day like you'll never ask me about nothing? You don't be into.
Mm,
So and I think that's just her relationship with God and knowing always trying to stay in tune with her role and her purpose in life. And part of that is wife into, you know. I know it's a struggle for a lot of women to have to be so man considerate. I think a lot of women in this era hate the idea or concept of being man considerate or just being a help person or wifey's a full professional. Like she gives me no sass about.
I wouldn't say that a lot of women hate it. It's
A
just,
lot of women hate it.
I
I'm a
think it
YouTuber now. They be letting me know how they
well,
feel.
I think it's because of the person that they're with. I think it goes both ways, just like he's talking about here. Like both people have to be, fully on their game. And if one's not, it does, you know, balance the ship. So
It do take. I will say our biggest, probably greatest foundation is both of us love God. Like you don't always execute that perfect, but like God won't let me go to sleep if I'm abusing my wife. Like if I'm talking to her crazy for too long or doing something too crazy for too long, it's going to impact me. I'm assuming it's similar like that for her.
well, I've never done that, so I wouldn't know.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. And listen, I'm gonna ride for my wife and say that sound about right. I'm gonna just say that sound about right.
But yeah, in his message to the intimacy he talked about was just like knowing someone that deeply and that strongly and not like, I've made mistakes or DJ's made mistakes, but we don't hold it against each other or
Yeah, we don't
we
use it
forgive
for.
each other. So not even like a lot of time you think of intimacy, it's only that sexual part, but there's more to it as well. And then like bringing it back to God, like the intimate time of prayer and telling him what you need and talking to him and asking questions and getting answers from God. Like that's what he wants from you as well. Like he knows every part of you and still loves you. And same for your relationship with him. He wants you to know him in all his ways as well. Where are you going?
Yeah, I think it's And then one other thing I wanted to. I kind of forgot my thought. But no, like it's important because like I come from crazy, you know what I'm saying, broken home, crazy culture and these different things, right? So in a lot of ways it's very important that we've had so much time talking and expressing ideas, expressing how we feel about things, but like the the level of how do I even put this? The level of peace that I have, and Wifey has not been flawless in me sharing stuff with her, and then it kind of been used against me in a way. But I mean, I come from pimping, so I know that be how I go. But me and Wifey always striving to do it through relations the God way. So like she don't weaponize too much what we share, but the peace and joy that I have in being able to be completely bare and naked in front of the missus. Like, no secrets, no like how my brain twitch and twerk because we done talked about it. We done been through different things. So, you look up nearly 20 years later, the relationship that I had with this woman is like it's literally immeasurable. Like I cannot quantify at all like how much this woman means to me. Like I literally can't. And then like when she had my son, it exponentially went crazy again. Like so, like to be able to have someone in a and to have someone in a sense be able to look at you, you be you know, completely bare or naked in a sense. And you gotta think, man, why is an intelligent, beautiful woman, man? I had all the red flags. All the red flags in terms of all the red flags, you know what I'm saying? Crazy family structure. Didn't really have like if there was a dowry, I probably couldn't even afford the missus, to be honest. Like if we was still in the old school time, I wouldn't have been able to scrape up to get the missus. I'd have probably just been some mad bitter dude over there. You know what I'm saying? Can't afford no woman. I ain't got no dowry money. Like, but yeah, it is a unique type of, I feel like it's literally a divine type peace and joy that I have with the intimacy that I have with my wife. Like it's literally in like I get that analogy now with the missing coin. Like the sentimental value of like what my wife means to me. Like it can't be replaced, re-scratched, reserved, nothing. Like I need that. I need that. So what if it got a scratch on it? I need that ring. I need that band. Because like she done looked into the not just the cover, like the dirty stuff, like them habits you got from your parents that's not good habits. You know, the stuff you don't put on the table to begin with. Like I'm glad that we can both look at each other and um, be there for each other in that way. And then lastly, um, I really do like the biblical references of marriage because for at least for me, it puts me in both shoes because I'm the man of the house, I'm a leader, but then the Lord calls me, pause to be a bride. So always like it kind of always puts me in this double space where you are the helpmate because like that's what God is calling me to do is to help his will, help his principles be like to the same way the missus executes for me, that's what I am to do for God. So I'm always thinking about that pendulum of um Lord, how do I be a helpmate? Like sometimes when I try to figure out what I'm doing or if I'm lost or if I don't really deal with depression and some of these things no more because I've been really fortified my relationship with Christ. But like, what do you do when you get in some of these spaces of down, despair, just dreariness, hopelessness? So again, go check out. I think another service should be starting up real soon. Go check it out. I gotta get prepped for some birthday activities. Um, my son having like another party, yo. It is crazy, another party. But he's special to me, and I'm not having no other children. I'm not doing another 5-year-old party. It's my boy, man. So I'm gonna see if wifey got something else. Got Miles's breakdown from what happened in church. I've been talking too long on it. Hopefully, this helps somebody. Um, a lot of this is to help people. A lot of this, I know a lot of people tune in to hear what I got to say about the one church service because it's usually good. It's usually healthy. It's usually, and you know the way I do it. I've been sharing my whole life, even when I had nothing. So if I get something that I know is healthy, I gotta pay it forward. Y'all remember that old movie? Like I gotta pay it forward. Man, wifey tank going crazy right now. Crazy. Um, you got something else, babe? You got something else? I'm gonna keep the notes one more time. Oh yeah, and then lastly, so the wildest thing about all that, remember I was talking about the veil and how God looks at you. Like everybody else can see you, but God sees in you and through you. God don't believe in divorce. It's just like literally it's as wild, as filthy, as shaky as we can be as humans, he's not into divorce. That's crazy. He would be giving reasons. Be giving reasons, but like he's so anti-divorce. Sent his son. So anti-divorce, sent his son. Sent his son. So anti-divorce. I don't know if I'm there yet.
If you're aware yet.
So anti-divorce, you send your son. But it's a little deeper than that because it's for the human race and all that. You going to Sam's?
Why we
But yeah, shalom. Hopefully all the audio came through clear. Get me area codes down below. If you checked out the service, let me know if you liked any of it or anything. I'm trying to get the guys together so we can tune in and do a daily word drop for every day of the week based off the previous service that we watched. So I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna keep going. If you haven't checked out the Custodial Christian channel yet, go ahead, check out my main channel, Real McCoy TV. If you haven't, look for the other ones. Got fitness, got some sports, some anime. Like, share, and subscribe, all that. Please share this if you liked it or if you into it. Scroll through the channel. I got plenty of content to check out. I think last I checked is over 2,200 videos on the main channel. Then the Custodian Christian channel is creeping up almost at like 100 videos. So love y'all. Again, shalom. Go bless somebody today. Go love somebody today. Let me see if I can leave y'all with some.
I can give you something.
Okay, wife, you got it.
Romans. That was the last verse he shared. I really liked it.
Romans 8:38.
Yep, Romans 8:38 through 39. He talks about, a lot of things are going on in the world, especially like that divorce thing you're talking about, that God's never going to give up on you.
Yeah, you're not.
And in his prayer, he said, don't let what's going on in the world and how you see other people act, even other Christians, because we're just people and we're not perfect. Don't let that take away from who God is and the good news of the gospel. So Romans 8:38 says, and through 39, and I am convinced that nothing can ever separate us from God's love, neither death nor life, neither angels or demons, neither our fears for today nor worries for tomorrow, not even the powers of hell can separate us from God's love. No power in the sky above or the earth below. Indeed, nothing in all creation will ever be able to separate us from the love of God that is revealed in Jesus Christ our Lord.
Amen. Shalom, y'all. That's it. It's a wrap. Get in the comment section. Be respectful in the comment section, especially on my Custodial Christian channel. If you're on the Custodian Christian channel, no, come on. Real McCoy TV, y'all can kind of be a little more frivolous. On Twitch, you can kind of be. Don't be going crazy on the Custodial Christian channel, man. I'm trying to set up good vibes.